And staying with matters in the Northeast, the Ministry of Justice has now proposed the sum of 380 million naira as funds meant for the prosecution of Boko Haram suspects. This is part of the proposed 2 billion naira put forward by the ministry to cover its legal services for the 2021 fiscal year. It's an amount the Solicitor General of the Federation, Dayo Akpata, described as small compared to what it's meant to do. National Assembly correspondent Tijesu Adeoye reports.
For the past 11 years, federal authorities have been largely unsuccessful in tracking the source of funds for the Boko Haram extremist group. But it now appears as if these efforts may soon yield fruits, as the Nigerian government is inching a step closer to solving this puzzle. A recent report also reveals that about 6 Nigerians have been convicted by a federal high court in Abu Dhabi for their connection with the terror group, and the financial record shows they have been transferring money to fund the group's activities.
Of forfeited assets.
The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami confirms that the Nigerian government is aware of the case and has since written to the court to seek records of the proceedings. But he says he is yet to get a response. At this budget defense meeting, senior officials from the Federal Ministry of Justice are before the Committee on Judiciary, Human Rights and Legal Matters to give account of its spendings and also defend its budget proposal for the year 2021. It was revealed that about 2 billion naira has been earmarked for legal services, out of which 380 million naira is the amount meant for the prosecution of Boko Haram suspects.
It was presented that sum of 2 billion and above 2 billion will be used to pay for military legal services. And the military legal services are listed to be civil litigation, prison conjunction, trial and prosecution of Boko Haram, administration of criminal justice system, and payments for international legal obligations.
The trial and prosecution of Boko Haram, you recall, sir, that about last year we have to create a jurisdiction, a division in Kanjidam, in which 3,000 inmates were prosecuted. Now, how do you prosecute 3,000 inmates in a place? We have to bring 4 judges from the Federal High Court. We have to pay the legal aids. We have to do a lot of things.
Chairman of the committee, Okweyemi Bamidele, says his committee has picked interest in the conviction of the 6 Nigerians in connection with the terror group and will soon make public its findings, which will determine the next line of action.
Part of the reason you saw that we couldn't conclude the Attorney General, which are not going to be able to conclude today, is that there's a need for more discussion, there's a need for more engagement, there's a need for further explanation and documentation on the figures that we have before us. But it will be premature on my part to make any statement or come to any conclusion in this. All of us in this committee will have to review these issues, and again we'll have to also interface with our colleagues in the House of Representatives who also have the same concerns that we have.
However, several attempts to get the Attorney General to comment further on the matter were unsuccessful. Tijesu Adeoye, TVC News, Abuja.